My channel is dead, and it's taken me a long time to come to terms with that. Just saying it out loud, well, it doesn't affect me as much as it did a few weeks ago, because now I have a new channel, and it's already started producing better numbers than my old channel, which is fundamentally broken. And there's a bunch of ways to spin this, and ultimately the fault is mine. But I feel like if I'm asking you to subscribe to a new channel, I feel like I owe you some sort of explanation and some reasoning behind what I think went wrong. So before I go into this big explanation, let me tell you about currently what I'm doing. I started Zul'jin Plays, which is essentially a channel that's all about roguelike gaming. Will I play other types of games on this channel? Probably not, because knowing how easy it is to put this together compared to all the struggling I was doing with my old channel, if I decide to play another genre that is completely different than roguelikes, I'll most likely just make another channel for it. Some of you have already came over, and I have 634 subscribers that I am so very proud of. It's a far cry from 308,000 like my old channel, but realistically speaking, none of those viewers see my videos anymore, and I can prove it to you. When I just started Zul'jin Plays, I uploaded a few videos before I even released the first one, just to make sure I can maintain consistency. And one of those was a re-upload from my old channel for a game that I thought was incredible called Blightstone. Blightstone did a whopping 38,000 impressions for having less than 200 subscribers. You can see here that my views from impressions were 2,200. Now, I don't have the video on my old channel anymore, but it had far less numbers than this. Actually, the impressions were much higher, but the view count was lower. I think I only had 700 or 800 views on it before I deleted it to make sure that it wouldn't mess with this, because I thought the game needed some exposure and I was determined to get it with my new channel. A video that I can compare to this is another roguelike game that was insanely popular when it released, with a bunch of other YouTube channels that were covering it, and it was called Ball X Pit. It's a great title, and it was a very, very fun video, and a lot of people liked the gameplay that watched it, okay? The impressions on this were even less than I had. With 308,000 subscribers, were even less that I got on my new channel with 200 subscribers, okay? More than that, look at the views from impressions that I got. 617 out of 32,000 impressions were the views from that. Even crazier, some of those were from Google search. 7.2%, I'm sorry, 17.4% of the views that this video got were from people searching it. So it didn't even have to do with impressions that were just on people's browse page. The idea here is that YouTube is showing my videos to the wrong people. They're showing it to subscribers that subscribe to my channel for any number of other series or games or whatever, or videos that I did in my channel over the last 12 years. Could have been for Ark Survival Evolved or Minecraft or something related to Web3 and crypto. Who knows? It could have been for one of my vlogs from one of the conventions that I covered, or some sort of crazy cooking video that I did. I've done everything under the sun, everything that my little creative spirit has ever wished to do on that channel. And it is now a catalog of some of the best memories that I can watch anytime I want, to go back over periods of my life that I forgot about and just reminisce about things. I've done unboxing videos with my daughter and strange, crazy barbecue pit creations at conventions with friends. And I don't want to ever lose that. one of the strategies that I discovered or that I heard about through research and AI is that if your videos were having trouble on YouTube, being surfaced or being shown to your audience, why don't you block everything that isn't the type of video that you want to show? So if I was transitioning to roguelike content, what YouTube wanted, what it suggested to do is pretty much unlist or private every single video that was not roguelike and give the algorithm a sign saying, hey, I'm a roguelike channel now. I tried a number of different variations. I privated and unlisted thousands and thousands of videos. And as I was going through these, I started seeing old series that I didn't want to take off the internet. I didn't want them to be removed. I didn't want to re-upload them to another channel for some archive. I wanted them to live here. I wanted to live here. And all of the new stuff that I'm producing, I want that to get seen too. But as long as YouTube didn't want to show it to people, I was losing hope. So I decided to take a leap and create another channel. Same old guy. He's literally old because I'm approaching 50 in a couple years here. I wanted to be a YouTuber and I wanted to get my videos watched again. And I wanted to reply to comments without worrying about someone judging me from uploading something weird, or when am I going to put out more Kingdom or Dragon Quest Builders. And trust me, I love all of those old series. But the direction that I'm now taking, for me to be sane and to play games that I actually enjoy, I want to create roguelike content. It's some of the most fulfilling content that you can do, because the thing about roguelikes is even if you're playing the same game, the gameplay is different all the time. Things are changing. There's randomization engines that keep things fresh, and you're able to play the same game over and over and over again without getting completely bored of it, especially with updates. For a little while, Ark Survival Evolved was like that. And there's still updates to Ark Survival Evolved, but I played too much Ark. And it's a survival game. And without friends to play it with, it's really, really difficult to just generate content over and over and over again enthusiastically. I won't say I couldn't do it, but I don't wish to do it. Not just for the sake of creating content. Again, I want to be a YouTuber. I enjoy the creative process. I enjoy the idea of I'm playing games for a living here, which is one of the reasons why I had to move on. See, my old channel was still producing revenue as long as I was uploading to it, because it's monetized and I still did get views. But, looking at overall numbers, I was only making a few $100s a month. And realistically, when it comes down to YouTube alone, if that's what I want, at a few $100s a month is not going to cover it. It's just not going to cut it. And, it fluctuates. For a little while, I was making up to $1,000 a month, but I was producing a lot of content at the time. And looking back on the impressions of some of those videos that did really well, the impressions for the number of views that I got was still it was terrible. Like if my views to impression ratio was as good as they are with this new channel back when I produced those videos, they would have got 1 million views apiece. It would be a totally different thing. And look, it's not all about the money, but the money is important because it's my livelihood. It's literally what I do for a living. So even though I live way below my means, I drive a modest car, I live in a modest house in a modest neighborhood. My wife and I, the money that we spend on luxuries or healthy foods so that we can live longer. That's essentially it. That's how we spoil ourselves. We buy new workout equipment, or we splurge on some sort of therapeutic massage to help our muscles heal. What I'm trying to say is I'm not trying to paint a perfect picture of me, because I know I'm not. I'm very imperfect. But for a little while, I was so down on myself because I didn't think I could do it anymore. I didn't know what the heck was the problem. Why did people not want to watch my videos anymore? And it turns out that some of it may have been me, but most of it was just YouTube. And I come to terms with it. I come to terms with it, and I'm ready to make a shift. And I have roughly 40 videos, and I can show you that. I have roughly 40 videos on this new channel with 634 subscribers. And my most successful video so far has almost 8,000 views. If I can find it. Yeah, here we go. 7.9K views 7 days ago. 7 days ago, I didn't even have 500 subscribers. I've been gaining roughly 30 to 40 subscribers a day now for a little while. And even the games that people don't seem to really dig, that I just do a first impressions of and it wasn't everybody's cup of tea, they still getting like 500 views. That's almost as many subscribers as I have. So the audience that I've built here is engaged. And that sounds like a real corporate thing to say, but essentially that's what YouTube looks for, engagement. They want people that want to like and comment and subscribe and all that. And I've been doing my best on the new channel to go through the motions and to ask people to do all those things, which is something that I didn't really do on my old channel much, at least not consistently. But now I'm playing by YouTube's rule book. I'm going to upload the same type of content, and I'm going to try to keep the same style of thumbnails. I'm going to try to keep the same energy, and I'm going to try to keep variety up and showcase games that I enjoy getting. The great thing about having a larger channel is there's a lot of developers that still send me keys to play. And when I plan on playing these games, I still tell them the same thing. Hey, listen, I've started a new channel, much less subscribers, but a much more engaged audience. I'll be glad to play your game if you want me to, you know. And I've been able to find some great titles. This one right here, this is Noobs Are Coming, which is like a Brotato type game. It's such a fantastic game. I'm having a blast playing it. It's hard, but I'm having a blast playing it. Another one is Deadly Days. It's like a zombie horde survival game. It's fun. It's really fun, and everybody seems to like it on the new channel. I'm at over 10,000 watch time hours now, and as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel, YouTube's going to allow me to make money from the ads that they're playing on my videos instead of taking all my revenue. So what I'm here for today is to make sure that you aren't left behind. Okay. I want you to see my new videos all the time if you want to watch them. I don't want the people that were only here for Ark or only here for Minecraft to hear my sob story and say, oh, I'm going to go subscribe to Z so he can get this number. That's not what I'm after. I just want to make sure that the algorithm surfaces my video to you to show you that I made a new channel and that you should subscribe to it. I've tried making a couple videos, and I'm still going to make a couple videos to tell people about the new channel just by playing games, you know, and mention it at the beginning of it. But the majority of my content is going on my new channel. Now, this is the point in the video that I thank you for watching, and I tell you to like the video and subscribe for more. But I don't know what more is on this current channel. I do know that I'm asking you to subscribe for more if you want to watch it on the Zul'jin Plays channel, on the new channel with 634 subscribers. You should come on and subscribe to it if you want to see those videos. But Zul'jin Gaming, with 308,000 subscribers that are still alive, hopefully, but just that don't see my content. If I were to do anything with this channel, what do you think I should do with it? No, getting Slipgator and the guys together to do another season of Ark Survival Evolved is not going to happen. It's just everybody has their own lives and have moved on. Hell, Slip doesn't even make YouTube content anymore. But if it's to go through Dragon Quest Builders again, you know, or Kingdom again, there's games. If it's a roguelike game, it's definitely going on the other channel. But I'm not opposed to trying a few things on this channel, at least to remind people that I have a new one. And if there's anything that you really want to see or a throwback, I wouldn't mind possibly revisiting it, but at any rate, I'd love to hear what you have to say in general. And I know you probably have a bunch of opinions about what my channel's done over the years. A lot of people didn't like the crypto and Web3 thing, and I understand that. Some people called me scammer and all kind of stuff. Listen, I get it, okay? I get it. But I was none of those things. I had never have been. It's the same guy that's always been here. Just a creative soul looking to do something that he's passionate about for the people who want to watch it. That's all. Anyway. Thanks for listening to my rant. Go subscribe to my other channel so I can get monetized and so that you can see my new content. Appreciate the hell out of you as always. Much love, guys. Peace.